follow-up to QuickTequila's 2014 gem Lovely Planet, Lovely Planet Arcade maintains the enchanting aesthetic, but takes the gameplay in a new, yet classic direction. If you played the original, you know that Lovely Planet had a great sense of freedom of movement. That's gone in Lovely Planet Arcade. The Y-axis has been removed completely. Rather than the floaty platforming, flying through the air, and rapid firing that is found in the original, Lovely Planet Arcade features a grounded experience that focuses on precision and patience. The game starts off simple enough. You can move forward and back, strafe side to side, and look left and right. You have a simple single-shot gun that fires slowly, forcing you early on to focus on making sure your aim is on point. Your goal is simple: kill all the green guys as quickly as possible as you make your way to the end of the level. You're rewarded with stars, and instantly, the desire to get 3 stars takes over. You've got to get that perfect run. Your character's movement is slow, so you've got to find the right line and make every shot count. Each level is a puzzle, and you'll want to replay them over and over until you perfect each one. The puzzles start off rather simple, but they get more and more complex as you make your way through the game's 100 plus levels. In the beginning, the enemies simply stand still and shoot at you. Then bombs are introduced into the fray, then shields, then time stopping, then teleportation, and so on and so on. The difficulty curve ramps up slowly enough to stay fun, but quickly enough to stay challenging. The game really has that old school feeling that makes you want to continue on, not for unlocks or some imaginary status, but just because you want to outdo yourself. The game's aesthetic is great. It'll be familiar to anyone that played the original, but to newcomers, it's a refreshing change of pace from all the gritty realism that is all too common in today's shooters. The low poly models and bright colors harken back to Katamari Damacy on the PlayStation 2. That's not the only part that feels like Katamari though. The game's soundtrack is phenomenal. The music is light and catchy, even more so than the originals. I'm not usually a fan of video game soundtracks, but I could listen to this all day. Lovely Planet Arcade is a charming puzzle shooter that harkens back to the days of classic FPS games. 4 out of 5.